Hi everyone, we are prepared to deliver you some football latest news. So please support the channel by liking the video and subscribe. Barcelona wants to sign Mason Greenwood this summer. Barca considers him a low-cost option to strengthen the attack for next season. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer on Erling Haaland, I trained him. The summer before I came here, to Manchester United, I called the club and said, you must sign this guy. He will be top class. It was July 2018. And they said, no, we have enough reports. Pep Guardiola, Arsenal is already there. Last season they were our biggest rivals. Look how they play. Liverpool need more than 90 minutes to win the game. Arsenal sometimes need 25 minutes to win the games. Liverpool, Arsenal and Manchester City are battling it out to sign Joshua Kimmich. The 29-year-old is looking to leave Bayern this summer. Thomas Tuchel can imagine returning to Chelsea, but his primary goal is Manchester United. Marc Cucurella is expected to be one of several big names sold by Chelsea this summer. Liverpool, Dortmund and PSG are keen on 22-year-old midfielder Alan Varela but will have to pay Porto his £60 million release clause. Barcelona fans are demanding the return of two La Masia graduates, Dani Olmo and Xavi Simons. Michael Edwards has held fresh face-to-face talks with FSG in Boston over a possible return to Liverpool. A 90-year-old Argentinian woman escaped being kidnapped by Hamas members in Israel by chanting Messi's name. The old woman told the kidnappers, I am from the country where Messi was born. Then one of the kidnappers took a picture with the woman and left without abducting the 90-year-old woman. Up to 21 players from Manchester United are expected to leave this summer. The likes of Aguirre, Varane, Casemiro, Rashford, Anthony, Sancho and Greenwood are among those expected to leave. Ange Postecoglou announced that Pedro Porro is back in training and ready for games. Alejandro Papu Gomez's appeal was dismissed. As a result, Gomez will be banned for 2 years for using a banned substance. Paul Pogba was banned for 4 years last week. Paulo Dybala has been selected as the Italian Serie A Player of the Month. Klopp, Pep is the best coach in the world. He is the most amazing coach of my life. He's won a lot of trophies. But he's like a man who hasn't won any trophies. His passion is amazing. I look at his brilliance. That's what Pep is. Ten Hag, we are on the right track. If we didn't have injuries and challenges, we would have easily won 75 games. You can see that this team has bright hopes for the future. Manchester United announced that they will work to build a new modern and huge stadium in the Old Trafford area. It is stated that when the new stadium is completed, Old Trafford will be given to the women. Jim Ratcliffe, the northwest of England is more football-focused than anywhere else in the world, but at the same time we don't have modern stadiums at the level of Wembley and the Nou Camp at the Santiago Bernabeu, so it will do the job. Chelsea have terminated their sponsorship deal with Oman Air, according to a source close to the club, Matt Lowe. How about comparing yourself to Lionel Messi? Phil Foden, it's a shame, but really nobody can compare himself to Messi. He's in another world. Newcastle United owner Amanda Staveley, I am sure that Saudi clubs will start participating in the European Champions League. I don't know how long it will take, but I don't think it will take long because I know Saudi culture, she said. Erling Haaland, Van Dijk is Liverpool's main man. He's a beast and I love playing with someone like him because you test yourself. Richard Hughes will soon be announced as Liverpool's new sporting director. Tottenham have opened talks with Heung-min Son over a new contract. It has been said that the former players of Real Madrid and Porto will play a charity match on March 23 at the Santiago Bernabeu Stadium. It is said that former White Star Zinedine Zidane will also participate in the game. We are close to a place in the Champions League, Mauricio Pochettino. Mauricio Pochettino, the head coach of West London club Chelsea, expressed his belief that his team will be successful. We were close to winning our first trophy, said coach Mauricio Pochettino. Right now we can say that we are close to getting a place in the European Champions League. I believe we can succeed. Pochettino, 3 players will decide the winner of the league, Carragher. Former Merseyside club Liverpool player Jamie Carragher has revealed that 3 players will decide the winner of this year's English Premier League Cup. Phil Foden, Virgil van Dijk and Declan Rice will decide who will win the Premier League. One of the 3 will win the Premier League Player of the Year award, said Jamie Carragher. The Premier League Player of the Month has been announced. The best player of the month of February of the 2023-24 season of the English Premier League, which is in the 27th week, has been announced. Accordingly, It has been announced that Manchester United forward Rasmus Højlund has been selected as the Premier League Player of the Month for February. Danish striker Rasmus Højlund scored 5 Premier League goals in 4 games in February. This is the first time that Rasmus Højlund has been named the English Premier League Player of the Month. The best coach of the Premier League has been announced. The best coach of the month for the month of February of the 2023-24 season of the English Premier League has been announced. Based on this, it has been announced that Mikel Arteta, the head coach of North London club Arsenal, has been selected as the best coach of the month for the month of February in the Premier League. Mikel Arteta's Arsenal have won their last 4 games in February and have scored 18 goals, with 2 goals conceded. Coach Mikel Arteta has won his 7th Premier League Manager of the Month award overall. The best player of the week has been announced. The UEFA Champions League 2023-24 Player of the Week has been announced. Accordingly, the French PSG forward Kylian Mbappé was selected as the best player of the week in the Champions League. Kylian Mbappé scored 2 goals in PSG's win over Real Sociedad and was the star player of the game. Liverpool's best player of the month has been announced. Liverpool, the leader of the Premier League, led by coach Jurgen Klopp, announced their best player of the month for the month of February. Accordingly, the Dutch defensive player Virgil van Dijk was elected as Liverpool's best player of the month for February by majority vote. Virgil van Dijk was heard saying after the award, "I am proud to win the award. I thank the players who made us achieve a good result. Malaysia is back in training, but I don't think he can play this year," Erik ten Hag said. Left winger Tyler Malaysia, who has been out of the team for almost 300 days due to injury, has finally been given an answer. Although there is no word yet about the player's injury, Erik ten Hag said that Tyler is now back in training, but announced that he will not return to the game this season. Kyle Walker on Arsenal, "They took our assistant coach as head coach. Arsenal signed Zinchenko and Jesus and I'm glad it worked out for them. They were better than us in the first leg, but you remember what happened the last time they came to the Etihad Stadium. And we'll see what happens in the second leg, all for the mighty." Lil Lenny doesn't want to sell Yoran to PSG. Real Madrid are leading the race for Lenny and the player is interested in joining Madrid. Arteta on Ramsdale situation, "We try to make every decision to try to play better, to improve the team, and that's it. One of the biggest qualities of Aaron is his character and his charisma, his enthusiasm, his energy. He is contagious with that." Thanks for watching and don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss any latest news.